What happened less than 24 hours ago at the Kabul airport, the twin blast? From where was this blast first reported? Who, remember, is in charge of the security there? What are we seeing as far as the locals go? This is the Abbey Gate, where, remember, the first blast was reported close to about 6:45 p.m. last evening. These are more images now on your screens. Republic is at the blast site in Kabul. Niranjan also with us for more details on what we are looking at. Niranjan, talk us through this particular video that's already up on our screens, and what have we seen developing in the last 24 hours or so?
Well, we are reporting from right outside the Kabul airport, and this is the gates of the Kabul airport, the entry. What we have, reported since this morning, and let me also tell you that we have multiple reporters, not just one. We had a few videos that came in earlier from one of our reporters who was also giving a live commentary. And for obvious reasons, we're not naming our reporters because there is a serious threat to their lives. But that apart, this is a video from the blast site. What I can tell you is that we have also spoken to eyewitnesses. We have some of their sound bites. We'll just play that out in just a few minutes from now. But that's the Kabul airport entrance. Dipti, you see the Kabul airport, the Hamid Karzai International Airport. The Taliban has taken over the control of this airport completely. And what they have also done is that they have, sealed the perimeter. They've sealed the perimeter of the airport. So until a few days ago, there were thousands of people at this very location, at the gates of the Kabul airport and the Hamid Karzai airport. Thousands of them were otherwise standing here at this time, at this point of the day. But after the blast last evening, looks like, the Taliban has already been using iron hand tactics. Yesterday, they were spraying water cannons. We had some more videos. I'd like to ask our producers to also play the videos of the entrance where there is a Taliban commando, one of their special units, which was right outside the gate, and we have that video as well of the commando, the Taliban commando. We have the video with us, and they spoke to Republic TV, and what we have understood is that there is a perimeter that they've set up, a 500-meter perimeter around the airport, and they have made sure that they are not allowing anybody to enter that particular perimeter. So that's the sum and substance of this report. But it's also this is the Taliban commando exclusive visual once again, only with Republic. And we have the full report with us. And then one thing that we can tell you is that at one of the other gates, as the Abbey Gate, where the blast happened, people were spotted there once again. Yesterday, when the blast happened, there were thousands of them. Today morning, when we got the first video from the Kabul airport blast site, there were still people who were gathering there, not in the thousands, but certainly in the hundreds. Those perhaps who had their journey from outside of Kabul booked were still reaching there. But the Taliban has made sure that masses of people don't gather because they don't want another embarrassment, global embarrassment. But that said, I think one thing which has become very clear is that the Taliban has already given sanctuaries to terror groups, including the ISIS Khorasan or the ISIS-K, which ironically operates in the AFPAC or the Afghanistan-Pakistan region. And when the irony this evening, as we broadcast these pictures, is that after 20 years, it's back to square one, and America has promised to go after those who attacked its forces that led to 13 of their Marine/soldiers being killed. And if they are going to hunt them down and bombard them, will they do it in the AFPAC region? Now, that's the biggest question. But these are exclusive pictures. No other channel, I think, worldwide. I can say that because I haven't seen anybody, including the Western media, cover the blast to the extent that we have done so far, before and after the blast. Back to you for now, Dipti.
Okay, Niranjan, for the moment, thank you for talking us through what we are seeing. There are more videos, I'm told, also more reactions that Republic and its crew has been able to get. Let's listen in to all of that.
Right now we're in front of the door of the Kabul International Airport. So for the security cases and for security issues. Right now, no one is allowed to get into the airport, but we are consulting and the talks are ongoing, and we're trying to facilitate for those who are allowed, who has got their legal documentations to get into the airport. But for right now, up until I'm talking to you, no one is allowed to get into the airport. Look, we do not have any report of the casualties, but we got from media. Right now, officially I cannot tell you anything about that.
در دکان خودشتگی بودیم که بسیار از انفجار قوی شد. مردم ها در اونجا زیاد تلف شد. دیگه از مردم ما این خواهش میکنیم که دیگه در اطراف میدان نگیند، حیات خود را خطر نندازند. هیچ ضرور نیست. کسی را جایی که اسناد نداره، هیچ کسی را بردن نمیتونه و یک مشکل است.
نام پژواک از منطقه و شناسی میدان هوایی. امی تقریبا از وقت که طالبا آمدن مردم زیاد ایستای میدان هوایی رفت آمد میکنن، خیلی بیروبار میکنن. کسایی که اسناد داره میبرشان و به اسنادا کس میند ارج مرج ناک انداختن. دین شام نزدیک شام بود، صدای بسیار یک انفجار خطرناک آمد، خیلی مردم از بین رفت و باز مردم رفت آمدشان است و ساعتای تقریبا 12 بجه شب بود، 11 و نیم بجه شب. هم وقتا بود خیلی یک صدای خطرناک، باز آمد شیشای مردم شکست، مردم خیلی باز خطا شد.
چقدر امبولانس ها از سایه شما زخمی؟
اسمم سعید الله است، باشنده خوجروش هستم. نزدیک های شام بود که انتحار شد. در ساحه میدان هوایی بیشترین تلفات داده بود. مردم عام بیشتر ملکی بودند که از جمله طفلان و مردم نوجوان جوان بود که بسیار تلفات داده بودند. و موترهای امبولانس بسیار نوق رسید. مردم وادار به شده بود که زخمی های خود، مرده های خود با کراچی انتقال میدادند. بسیار حالت و مردم حالت خراب شده. بسیار مردم سراسیمه و پریشان شده بودند و پا به فرار گذاشته بودند.
Kabul emergency, and after the incident that took place in the airport, at least 120 injuries were brought here. So the situation is abnormal in here. The people are waiting for their patients to get their reports. Republic TV, Kabul. This is the major street that is closed to the airport of Kabul. So now the rush has been controlled after the incident. Everyone is hard in Kabul as the incident took place, and you can see that no one is going and coming, and there is no traffic in the way. This is the major street that is closed to the airport of Kabul. So now the rush has been controlled after the incident. Everyone is hard in Kabul as the incident took place, and you can see that no one is going and coming, and there is no traffic in the way. Kabul city is silenced, and it's mourning the loss of at least 130 citizens. Still, there are some signs of Ahmad Shah Massoud in the streets, and the Taliban are only patrolling. Still, there are fear of the Taliban that they would attack. Kabul city is silenced, and it's mourning the loss of at least 130 citizens. Still, there are some signs of Ahmad Shah Massoud in the streets, and the Taliban are only patrolling. Still, there are fear of the Taliban that they would attack.